What is this? Avatrex versus AK Bear? Hell yeah. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Worthy Prince coming at ya with another Lords mobile video, and in today's video, guys, I'm going to be showcasing some of the stuff that happened after the cameras went off. Yes, if you tuned into the KVK stream on Saturday, you'll know that at the start we put up 5 rallies to go and have some fun in the 1v1 KVK. Unfortunately, the enemy guilds in our home kingdom put up an 11 rally party and decided to attack us, the home kingdom. Now, some of you guys do frown on that, some of you guys don't care and say it's fair game. Whatever your opinion is, it's all good, but it did mean that we kind of had to shut down our 5 rallies because unfortunately they were targeting our fillers, and they did manage to burn a fair few amount of the fillers that were going into Fury, although some of them did defend really well, taking like 15 rallies before they burned. It was pretty exciting stuff and a good fight. But yeah, we had to wait until a little bit later on the day before we could kind of do anything. If you want to check out the defenses and stuff and what happened at the start of KVK, then check out the KVK stream that's up on the channel right now. Okay, so we decided to back off, calm down, shield up, relax, go out, enjoy some fresh air outside, which a lot of these enemies need to do as well. But anyway, I digress. We waited until later on in the evening, of course, because it was a really good time when KVK started for the Chinese guilds that are in our kingdom and stuff. We waited until the evening when it got late and decided to then come back out to have some fun. Now, they had 11 rallies, and you know, that's pretty dangerous, right? Yeah, 11 KW rallies. Ooh. They can do some pretty good damage with those, can't they? Let me show you what the Red Phoenix family did with just 2. Let's get it.
They hate when you elevate. They stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. Yeah. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. Ain't no chance I'm coming down, no. Got this whole view to myself, yeah. Why would I give it up? Why do they wanna come take my place? I work too hard for it, don't need a replacement. This my vocation, now I got rollies, all in rotation. Hop on a jet just to take a vacation. Remember the moments was trapped in the basement. Now the hard work is all taking me places. Water on bed like we trapped in the matrix. Bet on myself and go ball out in Vegas. Living a life like I'm rich and I'm famous. Don't see the grind that I know that it came with. I ain't make it this far for myself, yeah. Set them straight, yeah. I had to boss, so I had to renovate, I know. They hate when you elevate. They stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate, yeah. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, yeah. I had to elevate. Ooh, yeah. Why they wanna bring me down? So much drip, yeah, I almost drowned in it. I can't dim it down. Yeah, I'm way too fired up. I can't simmer down. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I see the flashing lights. Make sure the fashion right, yeah. I'm in my bag tonight, yeah. Ooh, I might just pull up a foreign. Watch out, the engine is roaring. It's too loud, you can ignore it. Yeah, yeah. This the high life with a few. Yeah. You can have it all, no need to choose. Yeah. First, let me demonstrate how you can rise to the top. Yeah, I had to elevate. Yeah.
catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the ball. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they cautious, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switch codes, but he code switch focus. Staring down your team with a frozen ice cold look that can end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. Actually, I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pull strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, Godfather. I'm the kingpin. They know I'm a dog and a beast, man. Yeah, I keep the peace with a piece, man. I ain't got no time for a piece, man. Why would I respond to a pawn? I'm the... Hold up.
If I let my dogs off the leash, then you might want to get out of Dodge while it's evening. Honestly, they can smell the blood and the beef, and they don't leave anything behind after eating.
I can see you soft, ever thought about retreating? If you never have, then they'll give you a reason. Better watch your tone, lose your bass when you speaking. Underneath the mask is the wrath of a priest. When you learn how to smile in their face, then go cutthroat. Then they wanna call you a con when the blood cold. I remember starving while y'all had a truckload. Now I'm with the mob with the call and the gusto. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pull strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, Godfather. I'm the kingpin.
Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believed me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah, Mayweather with the defense. I don't care what a critic gotta say. I got them picking up the pieces. That to me, you really playing with your life. I'm about to come and run it all back. I'm the new era, about to snap back. You ain't fitting for it, cause you all cap like. Hold up, I shoot my shot. Wait, hold up. I'm really about to run this go up. You know it's all net when it go up. Ain't got no other plans, you don't need to understand, ayy. We on overtime, you don't need to understand, ayy. You just show them how to do it when you don't know what to say. Tell me how you plan to win if you plan to play the same.
Moving fast, already gone, yeah, but you bringing me back. Try to double cross me, dog, just let me relax. Stop assuming what we doing, keep it moving, what we doing. Cause it can get dangerous, cause it can get
please don't play no games with me, I promise I'm too much. Ay, I can never let up even if you had enough. Ay, this ain't for the faint of heart, we always playing rough. I had enough, it ain't luck. I needed a vision, I needed ambition, I needed a mission to beat in submission with no intermission. I see the collision, the crash and the distance ain't coming off track, no. Now when they ask what's the motive, don't talk like the show. They all about to see what I mean in the moment. I gotta keep going, I'm shaking the dice and I'm keeping it rolling. They already know. Ain't got no other plans, you don't need to understand, ayy. We on overtime, you don't need to understand, ayy. You just show them how to do it when you don't know what to say. Tell me how you plan to win if you plan to play the same.
Moving fast, already gone, yeah, but you bringing me back. Try to double cross me, dog, just let me relax. Stop assuming what we doing, keep it moving, what we doing. Cause it can get dangerous, cause it can get dangerous, dangerous. Cause it can get dangerous.
go. Pretty cool stuff. We zeroed a 2 billion mite ZU player and absolutely smacked online 2.3 billion mite player, which was amazing. Really good job. It's always fun to smash KW and ZU castles, and we hope to do some more of that in the near future. Okay, so we got to the end of KVK. Now, I don't have the end of KVK recorded, unfortunately. I had some stuff going on and I wasn't able to actually record it. My bad, guys. But I do have a little story for you. Story time. So if we go back to the Kingdom base, first of all, look, we didn't get the base. Okay, they had like 6, possibly even 7 rallies up at the end of KVK to ensure their group of guilds managed to hold on to the base, and they did successfully. T5K got it, so congrats to them. But what I'm more interested in is what else happened during that base fight. I was kind of waiting for a video to go up, because normally the end of KVK video goes up straight away from a certain person, but it didn't go up straight away this time. Maybe he's still editing it, working out the angles. I don't know. I'm just gonna come straight out and talk about what happened, because I think it's hilarious. Let's just dive into the reports. And first thing we can see, as you probably can tell from the intro of this video, Mr. AK Bear had another meeting with Avatrex. Now, this wasn't the first time these two have actually met in any kind of fort wars. I think about 7 months ago at the end of KVK again, Bear did send a rally at Avatrex's fort, and unfortunately he forgot to include his leader. Yes, he was still learning 7 months ago, and yeah, he forgot to put his leader in, and Avatrex found that quite funny. Well, as they say, karma comes back around, and when you make fun of someone, believe me, it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass. And check it out, guys. So first of all, AK Bear, the absolute legend, goes into the base. Look at the time in the top right hand corner. Now that's really important. He hit at 10 minutes 30 or 10 minute or 10:30 and 00, basically bang on the end of KVK. The timing was impeccable. Now the reason why that's really good is because Bear actually got frostwinged like just before we launched. You know, they done their usual port of 500 miles away, whatever it is, and send, so you can't frostwing them once in retaliation. So, you know, it is what it is. But Bear managed to still use carpets and use his ability to get that in bang on time. The only reason we didn't hit last is because it goes into like tenths and hundredths of a second and stuff after, what you can't see on this report. And there must have been people that were just slightly, you know, later than him that got in after, which is why we didn't really get the end hit we wanted, but we still got a couple of good hits. Check it out. So go down, let's take a look. With first hit, we go into GK JJJ4. This is a big hit for Bear because this guy is stacked. I mean, he's got 160 castle stars, he's got 12 blessed, he's got 1, 2, 3 level 12 Astrolite champion gear pieces, and he's got the 11Ks. I mean, it's a pretty thick account, right? So Bear going in. Bear, of course, sent a 055. Sometimes he does 208, sometimes he does 992. On this occasion, he done 055. He's running a level 50 piece of gear. Oh yeah, the Nectar Orb, baby. And also the Codex, because believe it or not, 055 works better with a Codex than it does with a champion Qatar. I know people like Avatrex will tell you otherwise and say the champion gear always out trumps other gear. Wrong. The Codex is actually better than the Qatar in a 055. The monkey necklace, I would have probably changed that maybe for another cup, put some extra range stats in there, but either way, this is still a pretty solid 055 set. So, but obviously a lot different to what we just looked at from that champion guy, right? So Bear going in and absolutely decimating this guy. The only thing he didn't do is put a Blackwing on. Our Blackwing would have been beautiful. 2.8 million losses for GK JJJ4 and 1.3 for us. I mean, what an absolute banger of a hit. Leaving 2.65 million troops in the base. If we look at the battle report, this dude sent a 208 into the 055, and as you can see, it got clapped. There's no other word for it. It got clapped. So that's the end of that guy. Pretty good stuff. If we come out of here and then we'll move on to the next battle report, we've only got 2.6 million troops left in the base, and as you can see, Mr. Avatrex, there he is, Hello. He came in. One thing I like about this, he's got the one blessed. Do you reckon that's a purple or a blue one? I don't reckon it's a gold one. I reckon he wanted to leave the pot club and do it for aesthetics, maybe. But anyway, his castle stars have jumped up 139. He must be boosting those. Anyway, check it out. Avatrex coming in on AK Bear with a 4 million rally and loses to 2.6 million troops. Ava, get your ass clapped, bro. And you know what, guys? I'm sure he's going to say something about this, and I know exactly what he's going to use as his reason. Oh, by the way, we beat him. Yeah, we did. We beat him. He frost-winged us. They frost-winged us, so we beat them. You know, we reduced his army attack by 15%. Eat that. Now, look, if you look at this report, he sent 055 as well. Now, something that really surprised me was actually he knows how to send a 055. Well, sort of. He knows how to do it as far as heroes go and familiars. I was really surprised when I saw this. I was like, okay, someone's been doing their research, so he knows exactly how to do it as far as that goes. I think his comp is slightly wrong for a 055. Not going to say why it's wrong. I want to help him, but yeah, no, it's definitely. I think his comp slightly. I know you're looking at it and you're saying, yeah, but that is 055. But yeah, there's you just need to alter it a little bit. So yeah, I think that needs a little bit of altering. But either way, I know what he's going to say. He's going to turn around and say the reason why he lost was because we had less cav for his range to target. Okay. And therefore, that's why we won, because he had more cavalry. And therefore, we was able to, you know, we was able to get in there and decimate his cav. Wrong. It's not that at all. If you hear him say that, please just ignore him and laugh at him, because he's talking out of his arse. The arse that just got clapped by AK Bear. That's what he's talking out of. It's just flapping about. Okay, so there's listen, what basically happened here, okay, is look, we've got 850,000 cav. Plenty of cav for you to chip into, but you only managed to chip into 46,000. What happened to the other what happened to the other 800,000? You had less cav. You had less cav. What about the 800,000 that you didn't attack? The reason why he lost this rally, guys, has got nothing to do with the fact that we've got less cav in there, and everything to do with the fact that his hero comp is slightly out of whack compared to what you really should send. Okay, it's good. That's why it's good, but it's still, there's a couple of changes he could make, and his comp's slightly out of sync. The other thing is, right, not only that, his HP his attack is just not as high as Bear's. It's as simple as that, because of the extra artifacts that Bear's got, the extra castle stars, because of the way that Bear set up his hero comp. It means that his range is going to be really solid on HP. For Avatrex to be able to get into Bear's 850,000 cav, the first thing he needs to do is take out the 2 side range squads. That's what he really needs to do first of all. He needs to take those out, because, you know, that's what he needs to do. But he's not able to do it. If we go to the video and check the video out, and we're going to watch the battle video as well, you see Bear coming down, the blue army, Ava's army coming up, the red army. His buffers get wiped out immediately, and then there's a retarget straight onto his cavalry. So all the range are attacking his cavalry. Now he wasn't able to actually get a target onto the cavalry. He targeted straight onto the range because we were in infantry wedge with no buffers. So the first thing they're going to target is the range. So having no buffers in this situation helped us out massively, because there wasn't that delay of hitting the infantry buffers. So he's going straight into my range with everything. The cav's attacking the range. His range is attacking my range. Okay. And you can see the front 2 range squads of Bear are holding strong. They're not dropping. Now, if these 2 front range squads go down, there's a full retarget onto Bear's cavalry, and then he loses a lot of troops. But you can see those 2 front range squads holding, and then finally they die. Finally, the 2 front range squads die, and just as he's about to retarget, the battle ends. So having no buffers meant, just to summarize, having no buffers meant that his range weren't distracted by the infantry buffers. By having no buffers after the first hit, his range and his cavalry immediately went for the range. Okay, so the cav's going to do bugger all to the range, and the range just wasn't strong enough to push through the first 2 squads in time. Meanwhile, we are absolutely decimating his cavalry because we had infantry buffers to hit first. We hit his infantry buffers, and by the time we killed his infantry buffers, his cavalry had moved in front of the range, and therefore all the range on our side and all of that cav went straight into his cavalry. So it's got nothing to do with Bear having less cavalry. It's got everything to do with the fact that our buffers were gone. That's a huge aspect of it. Because our buffers were gone, we got the retarget we wanted, and he got a retarget that, well, he got a target that he didn't want. So not having the buffers was huge, and also Bear having insane HP on his range squads is the secondary thing that caused him to be able to hold the entire fight with those two front squads without him going down. We didn't want him to be able to do a retarget. What an amazing hold. Really good stuff. Yeah, Avatrex, get clapped, bro. So yeah, and then unfortunately Victor 76. I mean, how many troops did we have left after that? 1.4 million troops. This Victor guy came in and yeah, capped Bear. So he got capped at the end of it, but so it's a massive win, an awesome defense, and then getting capped. I mean, we didn't get the base, but my God, Bear, you are an absolute legend, bro, for doing what you did there. So really, really good job. I'm really glad that you're picking up some insane skills, my friend. Let's get it. Guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to hit subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. But until then, you know how this next bit's going to go. Stay safe, everyone. And of course, peace out.